Welcome to gold. Gold is the language of the world. As a matter of fact, you can go to any area of the world and just say the word gold and people are going to know what you're talking about. Gold is also the money of the world. Once again, you can go to any area of the world and show them a piece of gold and they're going to know exactly that it's valuable. Whether you're struggling financially right now, having a hard time paying your bills, or whether you're a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or whether you're somewhere in between, the information that will be shared with you over the next few minutes will not only have a positive impact on you personally, it will have a positive impact on anyone you know who holds, sends, or spends money. My name is Shane Moran, and in 2008, I co-founded a global marketing concept that generated $1 billion in sales within a 5-year period and impacted more than 2.2 million families in 55 countries around the world. Back in 2008, I've always had a dream and a vision to be able to pay suppliers and distributors, affiliates, or workers or employees with physical gold or physical silver. Of course, back in 2008, that wasn't possible, but it is now. I have a very important question to ask, and if you have a pen and a piece of paper, you might want to write this down, because what I'm about to teach you is worth remembering. Have you heard of Greshams Law? Most people I've asked have never heard of Greshams Law, and the very few that have heard of it can't explain it. So let me ask you a few questions, and hopefully you'll have an experience of what Greshams Law is so that you can experience it in everyday life. Let's imagine you walk into the market to buy some food, and in your cart you gather exactly $100 worth of items. You get to the cashier, and in one hand you have a $100 bill, and in the other hand, imagine you're holding a piece of gold that's worth exactly $100. If the cashier told you that they'd accept either, which would you give to pay for your food? I've asked people from all over the world why they would give the paper $100 bill rather than the gold, and their answer is basically the same. They want to hold the gold because they feel it's more valuable. And this is Greshams Law. Greshams Law says that the bad money will always drive out the good money. In other words, people will always choose to spend the bad money and hold on to the good money. In this case, we're talking about gold. Why is Greshams Law so important to understand? Because for the first time in history, the CEO of ABX, Mr. Thomas Coughlin, and Kinesis Money have figured out a way to reverse Greshams Law, and this is genius. Introducing the Kinesis monetary system. This is historic and an opportunity for you and anyone you know to profit every time you or they hold, send, or even spend money. So let's get started. Here are the 4 ways to earn with the Kinesis monetary system. Hold. The first way to earn with the Kinesis monetary system is by holding physical gold or physical silver. The fact is that very, very few people around the world have even purchased 1 ounce of gold or 1 ounce of silver. With the Kinesis monetary system, it's important to remember we are talking about physical gold and physical silver, and never about certificates, never about paper, or never about digits. It's physical gold and physical silver that belongs to you. You own it, it's in your name, or even in your company's name. The 3 main challenges with holding gold or silver are the following. Number 1, there's no yield attached to gold or silver in a physical format. There are monthly storage fees. And finally, number 3, it's hard to spend a piece of gold. It's hard to spend a piece of silver. With the Kinesis monetary system, everything changes. Number 1, there is a yield every single month just from holding physical gold or physical silver. The second is monthly storage fees. There are no monthly storage fees ever. And now, thanks to the Kinesis monetary system, they have found a way so that you can actually use it to purchase food or a cup of coffee or even withdraw money from your local ATM machine. Are you starting to see an opportunity here? Actually, the way Kinesis allows people like you and I to spend gold and silver on everyday items, the fact that they never charge storage fees, and the fact that they're taking a non-yielding producing asset and turning it into a yield-producing asset is historical. The second way you can choose to earn with Kinesis is by minting gold and or silver into digital coins called KAU for gold and KAG for silver. Minting is the process of taking physical gold and or silver and converting it into a digital form. In digitalizing your physical bullion, you are effectively giving birth to a gold-based currency that is attached to the physical bullion that sits in the Kinesis vaults. We call these currencies KAU for gold and KAG for silver. 1 KAU represents 1 gram of gold. The Minter's Yield has been created to reward people for their everyday spending, as once you create the Kinesis coin, it is available to spend. You would create this new currency, and because it's on the blockchain, KAU and or the KAG forever remembers who gave birth to the coin, and an additional yield is paid to the minter forever. Yes, that's right, forever. Month after month after month after month, and so on. Once again, this is historical and has never been done. Are you starting to see the possibilities for yourself here? The third way to earn with Kinesis is with the KVT. The KVT is the Kinesis Velocity Token, and this is what is used to fund and to support this historical global monetary system. There's only 300,000 available, and when they're gone, they're gone. Now, the interesting thing about the KVT is when you own one or more KVTs, you now share a yield in the entire monetary system based on the transaction fees that occur worldwide. Month after month after month after month, as long as you hold your KVT. In addition, you may at any time decide to sell your KVT on the exchange in real time to others who want this valuable income producing token. And the fourth way to earn with Kinesis is with the referral yield. Let me ask you a question. Seriously, who do you know who holds, sends, or spends money at least occasionally? And if you're like me, your answer is everybody. There are billions of people on the planet, and many of them have bank accounts. But also, many of them don't have access or even qualify to open a bank account. For example, in Indonesia alone, there are 260 million residents who do not even have a bank account. So when you refer someone to open their own free Kinesis account, you receive a referral yield based on the transaction fees that are generated by that wallet month after month after month after month, and it's paid in gold or silver. At this point, you're probably asking yourself, where is the money coming from to allow Kinesis to pay out yields, not only to the holders, but to the minters, to the KVT holders, and also the referrers? As you know, there are trillions of dollars globally that are being transacted every day. And I've seen fees from 2% as high as 20% just to transact. With the Kinesis monetary system, the transaction fee is 0.45%. That's right, less than 0.5%, no matter what the amount is, whether it's $1 or $10 million. Imagine the global transaction fees happening in Korea and Japan and Thailand or Canada, United States, UK, Europe, Latin America. Are you starting to get excited here? That's where the money comes from. So now that you know where the yields are coming from, let's review. The holders receive 15% on that yield. The minters, 5%. The KVT holders, a whopping 20%. And finally, on your referrals, you receive a 7.5% of the transactions that occur within that wallet. Back to the market in Greshams Law. Knowing what you now know about the Kinesis monetary system, and when given the opportunity to spend your money, which would you choose? The $100 bill or Kinesis? need to ask one question, and that question is this: whether your money is in the bank account, or in the Forex, or in stocks, or in bonds, or in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, the question is this: have they defeated or reversed Greshams Law? If not, welcome to Kinesis. To get started, sign up below. Hi, my name is Shane Moran. I'd like to personally invite you to a special presentation entitled Gold. This is historical, it's monumental, and it changes everything. Who do you know who holds, sends, or spends money, at least occasionally? It's easy to register. Just click the link below.